Hello, welcome to Jenny's Food Network. Alright, I'm going to do a video response to a very good question. So this person wrote a comment under my video titled Jenny's Positive and Freddie's Negative Channels. Alright, he had typed, "Hi Miss Jenny, do you think you could do a video about how to be more social with people?" That's a very good question, because there's a lot of people out there that naturally have anxiety when it comes to being sociable with other people, and sometimes they just feel just very easily nervous and just don't feel very confident, or just feel anxiety the whole time just being around people. And when you're feeling anxiety around people, you're not going to be able to express yourself in a way that you want to, because either you're just being shy, just can't really express yourself, you just feel nervous or anxiety, or just feeling that everyone's watching you or hearing everything you say. And to deal with that, it kind of starts with like from your childhood. And then from your childhood and on, it's up to you if you want to make a change by putting extra effort into yourself to figure out what the problem is, why you're feeling anxiety, and why is it stopping you from being sociable, just in general, okay, or anywhere you go. So even if you're a nervous or shy child, you know, as a child, that can stick with you for a very long time. And even the opposite way, even if you have always been a very sociable child and very open and not shy, you can grow up to be an adult and eventually start being inconfident or shy, or just feeling anxiety and just not able to express yourself. And so therefore that will affect your sociability around people. Okay, so how to deal with that, I guess it's just depending on the person, if they want to make effort to better themselves in terms of practicing and being more social around people. And first of all, it kind of involves with your level of confidence. It really does. To me, I believe it does. Like, if you're feeling down about yourself, if you feel like, oh, I'm ugly, I'm weird, I'm stupid, people don't like me, people tend to look down on me, people don't want to talk to me anyways, people don't want to get to know me. I just feel that people just don't care about me anyways to know anything about me. That's the worst part right there. I've heard people say, well, I didn't tell you about my situation because I thought that you wouldn't care for it, that you just don't care for it. Sorry, that's very annoying, because I've heard people say that throughout my lifetime, where they say, well, I didn't tell you because I didn't think you'd care to know. Well, I didn't tell you because I didn't think you even care at all. Well, I didn't tell you because I thought that it was nothing important. And I just noticed that the people who were constantly saying those things over and over were the ones who seemed to match well with not having self-confidence. They don't feel very valuable of themselves. I know myself, I still need to take my own advice, because I usually don't give myself enough credit about myself, and I kind of put negative terms on myself. But sometimes I just say just for the fun of it, or just trying to be silly, you know, I understand. But I do know that, you know, I do work hard, you know, for the family, and, you know, take care of things, cook and clean, doing laundry, do what a full-time housewife should be doing. And plus, I do the tax return, I do all the bookkeeping and stuff, you know, I do a lot of stuff. You know, I do all the spreadsheets, you know, I'm really good at that. You know, even though I have my college education, there's a lot for me to be proud of for myself, you know, but sometimes negativity will creep in and make you feel that you're not good enough for something, or you're not good enough for someone, you're not good enough for that job position for your boss, or you feel like you're just never good enough for people to even care about you. See, that's the worst thing, is the feeling of negativity about yourself. Or, oh, you know what, I think I'm ugly. You know, oh, I don't like the way my hair is. You know what, I don't like the way I look. If that is how you feel, then do something to improve yourself in a positive way that's good for you, in a healthy way. Okay, for example, I don't like my hair, I think my hair looks gross, I don't like the style of it. Well, do a style that will make you happy, that looks great on you as well. You know, it's like, I'm feeling low energy, I'm overweight, you know, then go get a gym membership, or go do some martial arts, go do some yoga, go do some dancing, you know. go do some power walking with some earphones, or go do some biking, something fun and healthy for yourself, Or I don't like the way my clothes wardrobe are. And then go find something that looks nice and decent on you. I'm not telling you to go buy some skanky, slutty clothes to look like a prostitute. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm telling you to go out and get some nice, tasteful clothes for yourself to make you feel uplifted, Like for me, I do have some old workout clothes that are just worn out. The stretchy bands are getting kind of too stretched out, they don't make me feel energized, the colors are getting worn out on my workout clothes, or the fabric's getting worn out. I'm getting bored of wearing them, So what I do is sometimes I would just go shopping and buy some good deal clothing, and of course don't overdo where I go broke or go through financial stress. I mean, don't overdo where it becomes an unhealthy habit. So I go shopping for some new clothing that I feel that it has a nice vibrant color that makes me feel uplifted, make my spirits feel high for the day or for the future days when I want to work out, or just when I want to wear it casually to go do errands, And I no longer wear jeans because my lifestyle is different. And I don't really no longer wear professional clothes for business casual when you work at an office setting, because I no longer am doing those type of jobs at a professional level of business casual, because I'm a full-time mom now. I no longer go out there and work at a office setting, because if I did, I would have to make sure I look decent, I dress decent, I look nice and clean, my hair is groomed, I'm not going to go to work and look like crap. I'm not going to go to work look like a bum, because my boss is not going to like the way I look, and my employees are going to look like, Jenny, you need to go get a makeover and start looking cleaned up, because your hair's not washed, your clothes has holes in it, there's a lot of dirt and like food on your clothing. You need to go do some laundry. I should know better to not even look like that when I go in public or when I go to work. Even if I'm at home, a full-time mom, I still have to keep myself clean. I still have to have nice, clean clothes. I still have to do laundry pretty much every day, because we have 5 children, and I have a husband, and I have myself to take care of. So the list goes on. So taking care of your appearance does make a huge difference. Taking care of your clothing that you're wearing makes a difference on your day to make you feel vibrant, energized, So for me, I like to have colorful tank tops. I like to have nice capri workout pants, I like to have nice fitted long pants that are stretchy to go do biking on. My capri pants are so comfortable as well. And my tank tops are very comfortable as well. I love the colors. I love the different styles. I love the different type of straps in the back of my tank top that gives a really nice, sexy look to it, It's like I have to think about myself as well, how I present myself when I go in public. And when I'm at home, my husband's like, oh, you always look nice for the public. What about when you're at home? You don't ever look nice for me. You do look nice, but sometimes when you put makeup on, you do your hair, then yeah, you look even extra nice because you're more dressed up, you're more pampered, and you're glamored and ready to go, So now that I'm starting to make more videos at home for my new YouTube channel, Jenny's Food Network, I am starting to make more effort to fix my hair, put some makeup on, and look decent. To me, I feel I look decent and cleaned up. So that's going to give me the energy, the confidence, and the feel of like I'm ready to be on video. I'm ready to express myself. But yes, you don't always have to be dressed up and pampered up or glamorized with makeup or anything just to make a video. I understand that. And it should not be a way to make you feel like, oh, I'm only confident when I'm dressed up. Oh, I'm only confident when I have makeup on. Or I'm only confident when I have nice clothes on. That's not what I'm trying to imply. I'm just saying that whatever makes you feel more extra energized or feeling extra beautiful for the day or looking extra decent for the day or looking more well-groomed for the day or for the week or for your future, whatever, then you do that. Do what you feel that helps you to benefit you in a healthy and a good way. Okay, and so when you work on that, the next step is how you feel around people when it comes to socializing, okay? And when you start feeling that built up self-confidence of like, oh, you know what, I've been working out, I've been building muscle, and my legs feel more firm, my butt and thighs are more firm, I've been doing squats, I've been doing some jogging on the treadmill, so now My cardio's pretty good. I can run a little faster now than before, and I'm shedding the water weight and the body fat as well as I work out. My clothes are fitting me a lot nicer now, and I've bought some nice new shoes to look nice with my outfit. I feel very nice and trimmed from head to toe. I look very well groomed. You know what? I feel great. Okay, I'm just giving you an example of how it feels to feel great and to feel more confident about yourself and to start feeling proud about yourself and start accepting yourself and for your own beauty. Okay, and the more that you put yourself down, or that I'm ugly, I wish I looked more like this person. Oh, my skin's too dark. Oh, my skin's too light. I want to darken. Oh, my skin's too dark. I want to lighten up. Oh, my skin's too white. I want to be more tan, so I'm going to go at the tanning booth, or I'm going to go suntan outside, you know? So the constant complaints is not really helping. It's just a matter of you having to accept yourself and be happy with who you are. And if you want to enhance yourself to make yourself look nicer, then go ahead. But like I said, that does not mean going out to do stuff that's harmful for your skin. Okay, some people have dark skin. They want to lighten up, so they use these skin chemicals to lighten up their skin, and I know those things are not very great and healthy for you. So be aware of that. Okay, some of those creams have even caused skin reaction, you know, or you get an allergic reaction, your skin end up turning into like cancer on your skin, you know. Or your skin's too white, your skin's too light, you want to be darker. You go to the tanning booth, you tan too much, and that's going to lead to more freckling, more moles to be developed in your skin, and you're going to get some, you know, uneven pigmentation on your skin. Or you go sun tanning out in the sun too long, your skin starts to burn and peel. Even if you wear sunscreen, it's still not good enough. You know what I mean? It's going to lead to a lot of freckling as well, wrinkles in the skin. Instead of being more beautiful, you're going to become more uglier. That's what I'm trying to say. Sometimes people try too hard to be beautiful. They might do plastic surgery, and they might leave some scarring or unwanted, like, horrible surgery that can't be changed. And if you have to change it, it's going to cost you more money. So sometimes trying too hard to be beautiful or perfect, like what the media puts out there that messes up your head, you may become more uglier due to poor surgery, due to a bad doctor. Or you might want to lighten up your skin because you feel you're too dark, and then you get skin cancer, or your skin gets blotchy, or you get allergic reaction from the skin lighteners. Or you're too light, you're too white as well, that you want to go tanning too much, and that's bad for you. And you go tanning outside, and that's bad for you. If you do too much sun can be damaging to your skin. So instead of being more prettier, instead of being healthier, you're going to get more skin damage, more wrinkles, more scarring of the skin. You know, the list goes on. You know, so sometimes you're better off just being beautiful the way you are and just enhance yourself by more natural stuff, you know, like. And, you know, just in case you're wondering, for me, I used to use like heavy makeup, you know, back when I was a teenager. My skin used to be so clear with no acne until after I started using foundation makeup. So we went to parties, you know, when I was a teenager, and I would put foundation makeup because I was too lazy at night to wash it off. I went to bed with makeup on several times. And did you know what happened to my skin? 2 weeks later, after not washing my face off, the foundation makeup and all the heavy makeup I was using as a teenager, 2 weeks later after that, my skin had severe acne from then on. What happened was the pores on my face got clogged with the foundation makeup, sleeping overnight. So when your pores are clogged and your hair follicles are pretty much clogged, you know, that causes bacterial growth. It causes whiteheads, you know, and pus or acne, whatever you want to call it. It's disgusting. So my skin broke out ever since, and my skin was never the same. In order to fix it to be more beautiful, I went ahead and used so many different products on my skin: skin masks, skin peel, acne creams. Didn't help. It made it worse because I was using too many different stuff on my face, and it was causing a lot of burning sensation in my face. So my skin was really bad as a teenager because of one big mistake: sleeping with the makeup on and being too lazy to wash it off properly. It clogged my pores, and that caused acne. So I went through years of acne, and as an adult, as I hit into my 20s, you know, I don't produce much oil as much like I used to when I was younger, because your oil glands start to calm down when you start getting into your 20s. But in your teenage years, going through puberty and stuff, it overproduces, your oil glands will overproduce oil. And my skin type was oily. I had oily skin type. Even till this day, I still have oily skin type, but like I said, I'm 36 years old, and my oil glands are not producing as much oil as before when I was hitting puberty. So my acne is not as bad now. And to help prevent acne is also like keep your skin clean, don't touch your face, watch out for what you eat in your diet as well, and stay away from powder makeup, stay away from foundation liquid makeup, stay away from pressed powder makeup where you damp with a sponge and you damp it, and then you damp with the sponge with water, and then you dip it and smudge it onto the foundation, the pressed foundation thing. Bless you, Freddie. So annoying when he's near me. He's always like doing things and making noise. Okay, anyways, and you use the wet sponge, you press it onto the pressed foundation powder makeup thing, and you put it on your face. It's like putting mud on your face, you know? So all that type of makeup stuff, oh my goodness, they cause acne. They make your skin feel kind of itchy. And the trick is, the more powder, the more makeup that you put in your face, the more naturally your skin will react to feel that it's kind of dry, and it's going to want to produce more oil. So the more powder you put in your face to get rid of the shine, don't forget, it's going to trigger your skin to produce more oil, because the pH of your skin level, the moisture level of your skin, is going to react, and it's going to produce more oil, and it make your skin break out, because the oil's trying to come out, but then it's covered with makeup. It's going to cause it to clog, and there goes acne. And also, skin problems either on your face or on your body is going to affect your confidence level, okay? And if it's going to stomp and destroy your confidence level, once again, it's going to affect how you socialize with people. It's going to affect how you feel confident enough to express yourself, to be sociable around people, regardless if it's with your employer or your coworkers, your family, your friends, meeting new faces at bars and clubs, parties, or big get-togethers or big events. That's where the level of sociability will be affected. So if you want to be more sociable, if you want to be more expressive, then it comes down to how you feel about yourself, because how you feel about yourself is how it's going to come out to people. If you're feeling down and upset and angry and bitter, you're not going to feel very good around people, because you're going to take your frustration and anger, and believe me, your feeling of negativity will spread. Even though you may not notice it, but your negativity will come out, and it'll affect people, and it will affect the people around you. And they're not going to want to be around you, because you're either being annoying or being snobby or just being so like irritated so easily. Then yeah, people don't want to socialize with you, and then you wonder why people don't want to be around you, or they don't want to socialize with you, is because it first starts with you, okay? But on the other end, if you're feeling good about yourself, you're feeling comfortable, you want to express yourself, you want to be sociable with people, then you will come out very vibrant. You're going to come out very energized. You're going to come out very confident. You're going to come out very beautiful inside out. And you know what? Majority of the time, people are going to want that from you, okay? And if you're feeling not good for the day, if you're sick or grumpy or grouchy, then it's best not to be in a sociable environment, because then you might start acting all irresponsibly and start saying things and saying rude things to people or being snobby. Then why even be around people? All you need is just some time alone to cool down and figure out what's bothering you and how to deal with that problem that you have for the moment, okay? Problems will pass. Negativity will pass. It's just a matter of you dealing with it, and how long you want to deal with it, and how much effort you're going to put into yourself to work on your problems, or wondering why you're feeling down all the time, okay? So to work on being more sociable with people, it starts with you. It really does, okay? And if you feel confident and happy and high-spirited already about yourself, then you should not have any problems with being sociable around people. You know, just be yourself, be good, and you know. And another thing on top of being sociable, now being sociable isn't always a good thing depending on the context of your environment, okay? If you're in an environment where it involves smoking, drinking, or doing a lot of bad drugs or that are not good for you, then you may be sociable, but you're being sociable in a way that can get you in trouble with the law. So remember that. If you're being, same thing, if you're in a car with people and they're smoking weed, doing cocaine, or whatever drugs they're doing in the car, and even if you don't smoke, drink, or do drugs, remember, be responsible of your environment. Then don't put yourself in that car, because if you ever get pulled over by the police, even if you're not the driver, if they start smelling some drugs in there and seeing something, if you're in that car, accept the fact that you may be just as involved with them, even if you're innocent, okay? So just a word of thought of just socializing isn't always a great thing depending on your environment, okay? So if you're around people who's always studying, you know, spending time with each other, appreciating time, you know, go out to eat together and socialize in a way that doesn't involve smoking, drinking, and being high on drugs, whatever, then pretty much that would be a lot more safer, positive environment for you, you know. And you know, you decide. I'm not here to tell people what to do with themselves or what to do with their time, you know. If you hang around with smokers, expect that you may be peer pressured into smoking. Or if you're around people who are smoking and drinking alcohol, expect that they're going to try to pressure you to drink alcohol along with the smoking, because, you know what, you're too tense, have a beer. You know what, you need to lighten up, get drunk a little bit. You know what, you're too tense, you know, you need to loosen up, let's have a shot together. The list goes on. And it's you to decide what you want to do with your life, what kind of people you want to get involved with, you know. And like I said, it's hard to get away from that environment if you grow up with a family like that, or if you grow up with friends who smoke and drink a lot, or you grow up with people who love to party a lot, you know. So it's up to you. You decide what you do, you decide who you want to hang out, you decide what's best for you. If you already know what's best for you, and you still hang out with a crowd that's doing all the smoking, drinking, and drugs, then you have to remember and be ready to accept what comes along with it, okay? Because when the law gets in, you should have known better not to hang out with them, you know. But like I said, majority of the population will be smoking. They will be drinking alcohol, regardless if they're being responsible or not, or driving drunk, whatever the case is. Majority of the population are going to be into the smoking and drinking. Okay, I don't smoke, I don't drink, because it's just not my thing, okay? I don't like the way cigarette smells, I don't like the way marijuana smells, I don't like the way alcohol tastes, and I don't like what it does to your body, how it makes you drunk and stuff easily and stuff. And it's just not my thing, so I don't do it. And since it's not my thing, I get to control my environment, you know? I don't hang out with people who smoke, I don't hang out with people who drink in front of me, drink alcohol. If they drink alcohol, okay, great, but it's not my thing, you know. So if they try to pressure me to drink, I wouldn't drink. And if I get annoyed, I just don't go to the parties, you know. And I don't really go to parties anyways. I mean, my time is dedicated to the family, you know, spending time with my husband and my 5 children. So my way of spending time is to go biking, working out, eating healthy, grocery shopping, healthy stuff, you know, do errands, go buy stuff that we need for the household. We don't go to bars, we don't go to clubs, you know, we don't go to places where people smoke and drink and stuff. It's just not our thing, you know. And so that way we keep our spirits up in terms of being happy with ourselves. We're not being peer pressured to smoke or drink, because we don't hang out with people who smoke and drink anyways. I'm not talking about disowning people who smoke and drink. That's not what I'm saying. If people smoke and drink, okay, that's their decision, you know. That's their decision. But what I'm talking about, if they're going to smoke in front of me, and if they're going to drink in front of me, drink alcohol, it's not my thing. And the only time that they'll be doing that is if we're going to their party and they're smoking and drinking. So that's what I mean by not putting myself in that drinking and smoking environment, because that's not my thing, and I don't like that stuff, and I don't like the smell of cigarettes, and I don't like to be around people who drink alcohol, because don't forget, the more you hang out with people who drink alcohol, the more crap talking they like to do sometimes, and they like to get rowdy, they like to start fights, they like to have their ego come out and challenge each other. I've seen it, I don't like it, and I've dealt with people a lot with that growing up as a child and as a teenager and as an adult. I've seen it all. Every time people sip that alcohol, they start talking trash to each other, do ego challenges, they put each other down. I don't like that, you know, and they like to be more flirtatious with people. Not good, you know. So that's why I don't like to hang out with people who drink alcohol. And if they do, then that's great, you know. But when it comes to hanging out with people, I stay away from that type of environment. It's not my thing. But yeah, I'm still nice and respectful to people who smoke and drink, you know. What I'm talking about is that I don't go hang out with them in that party environment or just in general where they do that stuff, because I don't like it, you know. So I control who I hang out with. I control myself to not do the stuff that I don't want to do and don't get peer pressured into doing it. So as I'm saying, being sociable could be in a good way and it could be in a bad way. So you decide what works for you. And like I said, there's always consequences and things that are involved when it comes to, you know, smoking and drinking. Smoking, not good for your lungs. Okay, you know that, but you still smoke. Your decision. I'm fine with that. It's none of my business. So that's what I feel. So just to summarize it up about, you know, how to be more sociable to people, starts with yourself. It really does. So if you feel like you're having anxiety, figure out why you have anxiety. Does it boil down to how you feel about yourself? You feel like you're not good enough to present yourself to people? Do you feel that you don't look good enough for people? Do you feel that people may not like you because people just don't care about you? Right there, you should already pinpoint, why is it that you feel that people don't care about you? Is it just only you think that? Or do people tell you that? Where's it coming from? Where do you get the idea that people don't care about you? That's why it's hard for you to communicate with people, because you feel like they don't care to know anything about you. They don't like you. They don't like the way you look. You feel like you're ugly. You're not good enough. You just need to really work on your inner self and really dig deep and figure out, why do you feel the way you do? Why do you feel anxiety when it comes to meeting new people or even to be around people? You figure that out, and you need to put the extra effort into figuring it out and to figure out what you can do about it, okay? I've already mentioned it in the beginning of the video about, if you don't like how you feel, then figure out why you feel that way. If you're tired all the time, maybe is it because the diet intake that you're taking, you're not eating your food right, you're not eating your fruits and vegetables properly? Are you eating too much fast food, which has low nutrient levels in there? Are you drinking alcohol where you're always drunk, you feel low energy and wasted all the time, you have hangover? Do you have a lot of migraine headaches? Are you getting a lot of stomach aches because you're not eating your food right again? You know, you just figure out what the problem is, and you need to take care of yourself. You know, being sociable around people can be a difficult thing if you're not feeling well, compared to if you're feeling ill all the time, if you're low energy, if you feel sick all the time. Why do you feel sick all the time? So you figure that out and you work on it, find the answers for yourself. Or you can go to someone else and ask for more advice, okay? That's all I have to say for now. Thanks for watching my video.